Let me give you guys a proper review of Alpha Future as they have been one of the best prop firms so far when it comes to futures prop firm. And yeah, in this video, I will explain to you guys the payout process, the payout rules, and I'm gonna give you guys overall a review of Alpha Future. And I have been using them for a long time since they literally launched. And you guys can see over here, I'm funded 100K right now with them currently. And yeah, let's start the video. So over here, Alpha Future, by the way, they're right now running a 40% discount code. I will put the code in description if you want 40% off on all of these challenges that they have. Make sure to use that code. It's going to be active only for the next 3 days. And yeah, let's start over here. So with Alpha Future, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind, how much you can be max funded and all that. So there is not much over here on the homepage. You guys can see they recently paid out 25 million in performance fee, as you guys can see over here, and they actually run a discount code, 25% discount code based on this too. And their hourly average performance fee when they pay out is 5 hour, and I can confirm that they do pay out super fast and they have over 75,000 traders. And other than that, if you come over here on their challenges, so this is the three step or the three type of challenges that Alpha Future have, and I'm going to explain everything on them. So they have the zero plan, they have the standard plan, and they have the advanced plan. So you guys can see the prices depends on what account size you want. But Alpha Future standard account is the cheapest. Alpha Future Zero is like the second cheapest, and standard is the expensive one. So what are the differences? So if you guys can see on here, Alpha Future Zero, it doesn't have any kind of consistency rule on the challenge. So when you do buy the account, you can literally pause it in a single trade because Alpha Future does not have any consistency rule on their zero plan, and that means you can pause it in a single trade and you can actually hold it through news. They don't have any restrictions. So once you're funded, they do have a 40% consistency rule. That means your highest winning day cannot be more than 40%. Let's say you're trying to get a $1,000 payout. That means your highest winning day cannot be more than $400. And keep in mind that you can be max funded 3 accounts with Alpha Future. You can buy as much accounts you want, max allocation. If on the challenge, you can buy as much account you want. You don't have to be worried about breaching the max allocation, but you can be only funded 3 accounts at a time. So I would say that buy accounts right now because they're running 40% discount code, and that's what I personally did. I'm gonna buy at least a 10 account with them because this 40% discount code is literally not gonna be here for too long. But other than that, when it comes to profit split, you have a 90% profit split over here. If you can go click on this, you will see it, what the payout should be for them. And you guys can literally see over here, the profit split payout one is 70% and second two. But if you get your third payout, it goes to 80% and fifth payout goes to 90%. And then in order to reach the payout, you need to hit the 40% consistency rule. And also on their standard zero plan, you have to have a minimum winning days of 5 day. That means you should have a winning day like 5 days, and that should be a minimum of $200 in profit. That's literally all you have to do. And then if you go back over here on their standard plan, and yeah, this is the same. They have 50K and 100K. So on their standard plan, as you guys can see over here, they have a 50% consistency rule on their challenge phase and 40% consistency rule once it's funded. Now it's a bit cheaper and that's why, but it's easier to get a payout on this. Over here, all you have to do is just meet the consistency rule and there's no like winning this. So you do not have to have like 5 winning days of minimum $200. Over here, if you meet the consistency of 4%, that means you can literally just request your payout. And over here, you guys can see news trading on challenge is allowed, but with funded, you have a restriction, and that's possibly like 2 minutes. But you can always ask their chat over here. I always ask them. The odds are super fast, and their support is super good. And then we have on their futures plan, the advanced one. You guys can see they have only consistency rule over here. Look on the challenge. When once you're funded, you do not have any kind of consistency rule, and that's why this is like a bit expensive because you literally have no consistency rule. And then if you go on the payout over here, payout split, 90%. Let's go advanced accounts over here. You guys can see you need to have a 5 winning trading days of minimum $200 in profit, and that's it. You don't need anything else, and then you can literally request your payout. That's something that you should keep in mind. But you can request up to 50% of your total profit. That means you should have something. You can request 100% of your profit, but then it's going to breach your account. I recommend that either you target super high uh, like profit target such as $10,000, then you can request the 5,000 and leave the 5,000 to keep trading the account. Or let's say you make $5,000, I would recommend to you could still request the whole payout, and then you can just rebuy an account, and which is going to cost you free few like $100 or not that much either. But let's go back over here. So as you guys can see, the 50K account got cost like 139. But actually, if you guys use my code LLcTrades, which they are currently running discount code over here. So if I show you guys LLcTrades, boom, if you guys use this code, you guys can see you're literally getting 40% off. On top of that, I'm doing a giveaway, and make sure to join the Telegram, which link will be in the description. I'm gonna do a giveaway. If you buy an account, make sure to just DM me on Telegram or TikTok or Discord or whatever, and just show me your order confirmation, and then I will choose people that I would give away 2 free accounts also. But other than that, now you understand the payout rules. The payout rules on Alpha Future is super simple. Once again, I'm gonna explain it. Over here on Alpha Future Zero Plan, you just have to meet the 40% consistency rule and have 5 minimum winning day of $200. And then on here, you just have to meet the 40% consistency rule. And then over here, you just have to have like 5 winning days. You do not have to have 5 minimum trading days. And other than that, they do offer 2 platforms right now, and that's Project X and also another, like you guys can see, Project X, which is going to be Alpha Tick, and then they also offer Trade of it, which is slash Ninja, which you can connect to TradingView and literally start trading. But I'm funded with them, 100K right now. I'm trying to get max funded with them, but if you ask me, to be honest, I would 100% recommend Alpha Future because the payout rule is super easy. There's not too much of crazy rules that will restrict you from getting your payout. Just follow the rules, and there's not really many rules that you have to be aware of. And then the accounts are super cheap with the discount code that they are running right now. Bro, it's the prime time to start buying the prop firm accounts from them. And yeah, just buy as many as you can. And that's what I'm gonna personally do. If you have still any question, let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna make sure to answer them 100%.